Hello and welcome to F1 2019 Career Mode Part 59. Here today with my good friend Sinner.
Greetings.
Greetings. How are you, Sinner? Hope you're
As
well.
always. Yeah. I'm doing well, my friend. How are you going?
I'm good, thank you very much. Looking very forward to this race. We're here today at Russia. Hey, oh. Someone's commented already. Hello, very nice to meet you. But yeah, here today at Russia. Practice pace seems absolutely like unworldly fast, and we have a 111 points gap to our closest competitor, which is of course still Sergio Perez, with 150 points available. Where can I donate? Where can I donate? Well, if you want to donate, I can post the Streamlabs. There should be a Streamlabs link on the channel. How come you want to donate already though, bud? I'm just loading this up now for you, sorry. 111 points clear with 156 points available. So, yeah, we are looking okay for the championship, Sinner.
Yeah, it's been a big surprise to get, a great start in the championship, but the car has been very solid throughout the season without too many issues, so it's definitely honing in on the championship, and we expect that it will come back to Ferrari, and we just don't know what race it will happen on.
Yeah, but I'm hoping we can get a good result here, and of course we will be very close on the championship. I have posted a link there, Apex Capes, if you did want to donate. Don't feel like you have to donate at all. I'm not asking for donations, but of course if you do, then I'm very grateful, and thank you very much if you do. Thank you very much for tuning in anyway though. Right, I'm pretty much good to get into this, Sinner.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting race because the car in practice was incredibly fast.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just taking a drink there. Yeah, I believe we set a 129.4 in practice. So, max fuel mode, I would think we might be able to do a 28. Like a high 28.
Yeah, the track looks beautiful conditions.
Yeah, I was going to say, if the conditions are good, which they seem to be.
How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk, and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip.
Lance Stroll there.
Remember to change from the top chat to live chat?
Ah, yeah, good idea.
Perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this
I've done
30
that.
years now, and it never gets
Still
any
3
easier.
comments, yes, Sinner? Have you got 3? Right. So I'll quickly walk you guys through the setup. Obviously, as low fuel as I can get, just for maximum speed. Aero, I'm running 5.4. This is because I want good turning, but I don't really want too much drag because there is a couple of long straights. Jeff interrupted me there.
Figures.
Jeff, shut up. Right, anyway. Right, so we've got good turning and we've got good straight line speed. That's why I've gone for that. The diff, I've gone a little bit more unlocked on the on throttle and a little bit more locked on the off throttle. That's just to keep it more balanced, because of course Russia, you're on off quite a lot. Quite aggressive camber settings and quite aggressive toe settings. This is just for more speed, like more overall lap time. Suspension, I'm running very soft just because the curbs here are quite big.
There's a few cars out on track.
Anti-rolls quite firm and ride height quite low. That's once again just to get a bit more speed. Brake pressure, that's all dependent on what you're using to drive. If you use a wheel, you might be able to run more than that, but that's pretty much the limit of what I can use on a controller without just constantly locking up. And tyre pressures, I have reduced the rear pressures a little bit and increased the front pressures slightly, just because there's quite a lot of low speed traction zones, so I don't want to burn the tyres out. That's why I've reduced.
Definitely don't want to burn. Definitely don't want to burn the tyres out.
That's why I've reduced the rear pressures, just to get a bit more squarer approach. Right, let's fast forward a little bit, let some people get some times on the board. Vettel goes fastest with a 30.3. I don't imagine we should struggle beating that, really. Let's get out there, let's see what we can do on our first flying lap. And I will be trying to run the medium in Q2, just so you know.
No 1 minute 35s yet?
No, not yet. The car feels absolutely blisteringly quick here. It's going through the gears so quickly. Nearly 220 miles an hour. Leaving it in 7th there. Just to give us a bit more turning. 6/10 quicker than Vettel.
Yeah, the car's been very fast through Sector 2.
Yeah, Sector 2 has definitely been our quickest sector. I don't know why, but we seem to be very quick in Sector 2. Once again, 6/10 up on Vettel. Ran a little bit deep there, that's going to cost me time. But look at that, we do a 30 flat on our very first lap, that's decent.
Yeah, you maybe lost 2/10 on going deep there.
Yeah, there's easy, good second, I want to say, to begin there. Look at that, Lando Norris fastest in the final sector. That should be good enough for Q2. Where's Perez? Perez is down in P7.
Yeah, that won't hold.
No. It's still a Ferrari 1-2 at this stage. Yeah. Oh, and Vettel goes 9 milliseconds faster than us there at the end. I don't know why he went back out and did another lap, but it's looking very much like it might be an Alfa Romeo v Ferrari situation here again. With the top four being the 2 Ferraris and the 2 Alfas. Let's get into Q2. I will try and run the medium. I think we should have the pace to get away with it. What do you think, Sinner?
Yeah, the medium could potentially do 132 flat.
You think it could do a 32?
Yeah, I think so from what we saw in the practice.
I think we could probably do like a low 31 if I'm honest, if I nail the lap. That is of course very dependent on me nailing the lap. Do what we usually do, fast forward a bit, let people get some laps on the board. And it's Perez and Butler looking very quick at the moment. 30s. Right, let's get out there on the medium. I think I pressed medium. Yes, I did. Good.
Yeah, it can be a bit worrisome with what you press and you don't know until you drive out.
Yeah.
Oh no. Thanks, Jeff.
Straight away I can feel the difference between the medium and the soft though. There's very little grip compared to the soft tyre. Very quick through there. We go fastest in the first sector on the medium tyre. Vettel looks like he's done quite a quick lap there, judging off his sector 2 time. That was a bit slow. Nice, we do a 30.4 on the medium center. That's a bit quicker than I was thinking. Vettel doing a 29.7.
Our best lap so far is a 1:30.
29.7 is not the fastest time we've seen so far.
No. But we are the only person running the medium.
Yeah, the lap was quicker than I was expecting.
Yeah, to be fair, I think we should be safe there to fast forward.
It looks like it. Like, there's not too many people that are going to go quicker than that.
Yeah, we stay P4 on the medium tyre. Big shock there is the Red Bull of Carlos Sainz and the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton are out.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Unexpected.
interesting. Yeah. But we're looking pretty quick. Vettel 4/10s quicker than the rest of the competition. Obviously, we don't really count because we're on the slower tyre.
Yeah, the Mercedes must be really struggling.
Yeah, the Mercedes seems to have gone downhill pretty quickly. I remember at the start of this season, they were still up there pretty much. Right, so we have 2 runs here, of which to go faster. I'm going to go straight out there, set 1 lap with the controller plugged in. Because even though I can't see or feel the wire, it does distract me knowing that it's in. I don't know why. Just making sure it's got some charge in it for the race, so where I like to unplug it.
I know exactly what you mean.
That's a little wide. Right, so I'm aiming for a 28, I'm not gonna lie. Some of you might think that's optimistic, but that's what I'm aiming for.
We know from practice it's doable.
Yeah. There's a 130.6. Looks like Vettel's going to cross the line after us. Valtteri Bottas, a 30.4. I got distracted by that popping up there, that's why I'm using a flashback. Jump in that corner. Ooh, Vettel doing a 29.3.
219.0 miles per hour.
But we are fastest at the moment.
That shouldn't surprise you that Vettel did a similar time.
Well, no, it doesn't, but I'm just thinking where the Alphas are down in P8 and P9.
Yes, it could be a very, very interesting race.
Yeah, it could. Alright, let's go towards the end of the session, do one more flying lap, and let's see if we can grab pole. Unplug the controller. Oh. Internet connection quality is not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Let me check.
It's still going.
Is it definitely still going? Yep, still going on my end.
Still going on my end.
Oh, we actually have Vettel right in front of us now on track.
Yeah, I guess he's got the same idea.
Yeah.
He really wants that pole.
I'm going to try my best to make sure he doesn't get it, of course. Much better exit onto the start of the lap there. Nearly half a tenth up just from the exit.
Yeah, low 129 is very possibly.
If I don't mess it up like that.
It looks like you've still got a bit of race rustiness.
Yeah, it has been a little while since I've driven the actual Ferrari car. Oh, that's a bit deep. Definitely got a little bit of rustiness. You can see we are actually visibly closer to Vettel than we were at the start. I think we managed a 28 there.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
We are pole position. And I think, as I said, I think we managed a 28. Yes, we did a 28.8.
Yeah, that's incredibly fast. What a good lap that was.
Thank you, Sinner.
And you could probably go faster than that too.
Yeah, I probably could. We are pole position by a decent margin, to be fair, 6 and a bit tenths. But Vettel's lap, a 29.3, must have been disallowed because it says 29.4 there. Perez finished up P4, but 1.1 seconds off our pace. So we could have a very good chance here, Sinner.
Yeah, definitely. The race could go very interestingly.
Yeah, we will be starting on the medium tyre as well. Everyone else starting on the soft. Presuming it's dry anyway, I think it is. Pretty sure it is dry.
Well done. Very solid
Yep.
results.
It says it's going to be cloudy but dry. Awesome. So let's get into the race. And let's get this win. Hopefully, anyway, let's get this win.
Yeah, chasing the trophy.
If we can get this win, of course, then we only really need to win one more race.
Welcome one and all to the Russian Grand Prix. We're just a stone's throw from the Georgian border here.
I'll let you guys watch this intro.
Ready to begin the race that served up an absolute cracker back in 2015. A last lap collision between Kimi Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas sparked controversy in that race, so let's hope the racing is just as tight today. Built on the shores of the Black Sea, the Sochi Autodrome is a 3.6-mile tour around some of the venues built for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Close barriers may make overtakes more challenging, but with 56%.
So we start on the medium, so we're going to struggle off the line compared to the other cars.
A fitting arena then to do battle at the pinnacle of motorsport.
But we might have a good fight here, Sinner.
A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today.
It should be a good scrap.
Because we've got Weber and the Alfa Romeo behind us.
Definitely should be a good scrap. The pressure will be on from the start.
Yeah. Especially the wheels starting on the medium.
Though if you keep them behind you and their tyres where you're just going to drive off from them on the medium.
That's what I'm hoping. We don't need to run through the entire grid order. Right, let's take a quick look at strategy. Ooh, one stop, okay. Well, I'm going to stick a bit more fuel on. There we go, and let's get into the formation lap. Vettel's just burnt us off on the line. Vettel, of course, trying to show us where he's going to be aiming for.
It looked like he was really keen to do that.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Vettel's obviously going to be hoping for an amazing launch.
It's what he will be pushing for, well, we can be sure of that.
Yeah. Trying to show you guys where I'm actually looking, like by turning the driver's head. Look at that, we're doing 200 miles an hour without even trying there. So we'll be hoping for a good start here, Sinner. Obviously Ferrari 1-2. Will we be able to keep this?
That's going to be the challenge, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be a good race, I'm hoping. Vettel's got the inside of the grid. So he's on the dirty side at least, which should help us slightly. But of course, medium tyres always going to struggle off the line compared to the softs.
Yeah, the grip is just that bit different.
We got a decent launch, but Weber and Vettel got the jump on us there. And Perez as well. Perez making a dive. Can't quite get Vettel though. Let's take a look at that start.
That looked very close to a corner cut by Perez.
Yeah, it did. Right, so Vettel is keeping the lead. We need to try and get through Perez. That is not how it's done. I'm actually going to carry on with that, Sinner. Because that was my fault completely. That was just me being a bit too eager on the throttle there. Back end just went. Saved it though. Didn't actually get any damage. So I am going to continue. I know you might think that's a bit stupid, Sinner, but that was my mistake.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
I don't like using a flashback when it's my mistake. And we have a good car, we should be able to fight through the grid. You can see already that Perez and Vettel are gone. Got a good run here. Oh dear. I think I got damage there. No, I didn't. Okay. The medium tyre is feeling very cold. I've never felt the mediums feel so cold before. Oh, look at the straight line speed.
It's been a little while since you started on mediums.
Yeah, it has. There you go, we've got Raikkonen.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Raikkonen's gone to my inside. Oh, lock up. Raikkonen's got us. Oh my god, we've been dive bombed by Stroll. What is going on?
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
I don't know what's going on here. We don't seem to have the pace we had in qualifying. Our tyres must be pretty damn cold, Sinner.
It looks that way. They will heat up though.
Yeah. We've got DRS on Stroll here. Stroll making a move on Raikkonen, trying to at least. We've got Stroll.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
There's a lot of dirty area, I think that's why I'm struggling.
Yeah, the Ferrari really hates dirty air. From what
Yeah,
I've
it does.
noticed.
All the cars really bottlenecking up there, managed to jump on Magnussen as well.
Ooh, there's a comment.
I will check that out.
I thought you might.
Afternoon, Mr. May, how are you? Hope you're well.
Yes, hello, mate.
This has been probably one of the worst starts to a Grand Prix in my career.
For sure, you've missed the action.
Yeah.
7 seconds.
Wasn't a bad start either.
No, I just got a bit carried away with the throttle. Oh, sorry, Science. I will redo that. I don't want to do it. Yeah, doing well, thanks, mate. Yourself? I'm not bad, mate. Thank you very much.
That's because you took your eyes off the road.
Yeah, it is because I looked at the comments. Oh my god, now Magnussen's come back at us. We don't seem to have the pace that we had in qualifying, that's for damn sure.
Did you just pick up damage?
No, I don't think so. Magnussen, very strange weaving there on the brakes.
DRS deployment and burn some of this energy.
I don't think these tyres are heating up very well.
You're going forward, so that makes some difference.
Yeah. I think what it is I need to get out this dirty air.
You have to
Leaving
pick a few
room
cars
there
off.
for Hulkenberg.
Yeah, you can pretend, mate. You can really pretend.
I'll pretend I didn't see that. Didn't see what? The flashback. Making a move on Ricardo there from a long way back.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
It looks like it's actually a Mercedes holding this group up.
Probably Hamilton.
Yeah, I think it is Hamilton.
Cars just doesn't have the pace this weekend.
Gonna try and make a move on Science here. What went on there? Why did they all just stop? Did you see that? What went
can't
on
explain
there?
it. You'll happily take those positions back.
It's Lando Norris. Lando Norris just slammed on.
He must have an issue.
Yeah, he must have.
He
Like I
sort of
said, I
just
will
pulled over
take
to
them
the side.
positions. That frees up a bit of us, so we've got a bit more clean air now.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Switch to overtake.
Yeah,
Have
the
a
car
go.
should improve under clean air.
Yeah, it should.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
Hamilton next. But Vettel is absolutely long gone. He's in sector 2 already. That was a bit way too deep. Well, you know me, Sinner, I don't like to give up, but I think we might struggle to win this unless we get a safety car.
It could be a tough race from here in, though we know the car is really, really fast on soft tyres, so you might be able to run a bit of time down later in the race.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, there's a cheesy grin there, and
What? How was the Spice Girls now? That was not me, mate. I did not put that on Facebook. That is what happens when you get a girlfriend. They think it's funny to do stuff like that.
Keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
We are gaining, but not very quickly. I'm a little bit worried. I think the start to this race has really knocked my confidence slightly.
Increase ERS deployment to overtake mode.
So I was so confident coming into this race.
well, the car's still good, so
Yeah.
anything can still happen.
Bit of wheel spin on the curb there. I'm not sure if you caught that on the video. Oh.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
I don't care about the car behind Def, I just want to go forward. Ah. Well, we're having some good battles, just not with the people that I wanted.
Yeah, the soft tyres should be starting to degrade now.
Yeah.
Cars will start pitting very soon.
I'm a little worried here, Sinner.
We're trailing our teammate by 24.1 seconds.
We're 25 seconds behind Vettel.
Is he going to lead?
Yeah.
That's not too bad then. Means everyone else behind him is not that far in front of you.
Well, yeah, but...
The gap to the car ahead is 2.8 seconds.
Oh, these medium tyres are just not performing well.
It's a surprise really, because they did quite well through the practice and the qualifying.
Yeah, they did. Hamilton's got DRS on us.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Jeff says there's a new strategy option. Pip a lap later, I'll agree with that. That should mean people on the soft tyres are starting to come in soon.
It can't be too far away, so in the next lap or two.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. But I tell you what, I'm glad I didn't use a flashback still, because I'm fighting like a man here.
The car is definitely going forward as well.
Yeah.
It's just turning into a tougher race than what the challenge originally was.
Yeah. Bounced off the wall there, use a flashback. Mr. Bay, don't you dare comment.
Mr. May should comment.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Lapping around a second quicker than the car ahead. I need to be doing more than that.
There's two cars just ahead from what I could see.
Yeah, Butler and Giovinazzi.
Yeah, it should make pretty quick work of them too.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of
Steph, I
power.
don't care. Oh, massive lock up there. Just about managed to keep it out the wall. Ah, Butler's dived into the pits. Perez has pitted as well. Okay, this is good though that we're catching the Alfa Romeo and he is on the soft tyre.
Yeah, you're heading to the front end of the grid, so that's not such a bad thing.
Yeah.
Vettel might be too far ahead, and Perez might be too far ahead, but there's still a potential for a podium.
Vettel's in the pits now. It is actually a long pit lane on this track as well.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
Though if everyone else suffers the same problem you've had with the mediums, you might be able to drive a few people down on the first set of softs.
Hopefully.
Gap to car in front is 2.7 seconds.
Vettel's coming out the pits already in front of us. There is Vettel. I'm gonna try and get Vettel.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Anything you can gain on him now will help later.
Yeah.
You're getting in front of him.
Oh, that's wide.
Yes, it is.
Vettel, of course, on fresh mediums. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, I'm concentrating quite hard.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And Vettel is driving away from me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, these mediums nearly at the end of their life.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Really scrabbling for traction.
You'll be on the softs.
Yeah, the medium tyres have really underperformed for you.
Yeah, they have. It's annoying because in the practice and the qualifying they seem good.
I would say pit now then. Get onto the soft tyres.
Right, coming at the end
Okay.
of this lap.
Try and minimise the damage.
Yeah.
They all did 12 to 13 laps on the soft tyres, so you can.
Yeah. I can't turn. The car is
Yeah, it
just
looks like-
skating.
Looks like it's struggling.
I don't know what speed it is, 37. Nice, we did it and I didn't have to use a flashback.
That is nice.
Go now.
2.1.
That's a pretty good stop.
That's a decent stop. Looks like we're going to be just about where we were.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
In fact, no, we've gained 2 positions. We've overtook Giovinazzi and Bottas.
And now the objective is to
Yeah, we've got to aim for the podium.
try to get that podium. Well, we weren't really looking for an undercut, but it seemed to have worked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if we'd have stayed out a bit longer, it would have re-overtaken us.
The car just looked to be really struggling, so it was the logical choice.
Yeah.
Like, not even Jeff was relaying data about the car
Oh.
not doing so well. But we could see it on the track.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Ah, that's my fault, being a bit too greedy there.
And that was you trying to get a swig of coffee. That's what that was. Your brain's going coffee, 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 coffee.
I ain't got any coffee, that's the problem.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
I know, Jeff.
Yeah, you're closing in on Butler.
Yeah.
And you can see someone else up the road from him.
I think that's Verstappen up the road. Damn it, I've done it again. I'm just getting a bit too greedy.
Oh, the car isn't looking as skatey as it did.
Well, the car is feeling a bit better. That straight line speed is so amazing. Right, past Butler then like it was stood still.
Yeah, it came from a long way back too.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be long till you get Verstappen.
Fastest lap of the race. Yeah, the car feels much better on these softs.
Yeah, Verstappen's a sitting duck there.
Yeah. Look at that, like he stood still.
Okay, gap ahead is 9.9 seconds.
But now it's 10 seconds to the next car if you want that podium.
It's doable. There's enough laps left. It's doable.
The second lap is what we need.
Gap to teammate ahead is
you can do it.
23.0 seconds.
I'll try to know. I just don't know what went wrong with the mediums. Didn't have any pace.
Maybe you flat spotted the tyre when you spun it.
I mean, maybe.
Because it was going up and it was going okay up until that point.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
We're getting 2.5 seconds that lap.
There's a comment. Hello.
Hello Alone, how are you? I hope you're well.
Yeah, good to see you, Alone.
Hopefully you're well.
I'm all good, Alone. Thanks for asking.
I'm good, thanks Alone. Would be better if you weren't this far on the order.
Well, for everyone who's just tuned in, if you missed the qualification, this car was really, really fast. The strategy was to start on the medium tyre. We knew the car would be fast-ish on the medium tyre, probably fast enough to keep up with the pack. Unfortunately,
Bottle McGee over here.
yeah, Bottle McGee, that's a good name. Spun the car on the first lap, and he went all the way to the back. And it's been a fight through the pack ever since. Pitted on lap 16, picked up a couple of positions, and now he's pushing to get on the podium.
But I did it like a man, I didn't use a flashback. Lewis Hamilton is out of the race. Safety car, please.
Depends where he parked it.
Some information on Weber. They seem to have an issue.
Weber's got an issue. That's good, that's gonna help us. At least you took it like a man. Yeah, I did take it like a man. That's what I do. When it's my fault, I don't usually use flashbacks. And it was completely my fault. I just got too carried away on the throttle and spun it. Spin master, they call me.
Yeah, I thought it was a bold strategy, actually.
We've caught Vettel by like 11 seconds.
How far ahead is he?
19.
Caution, caution.
Hamilton's parked up there.
Green flag.
That means Perez is somewhere between. Not far ahead up the road.
Might be on for a P2 if I can keep going.
It seems like they're having the same issue as the medium that you had.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's someone visible just in front of you.
That's Weber.
He's a sitting duck now.
Yeah, I wasn't waiting till the DRS straight there. Nice, let's take a look at that.
Yeah, the power of the Ferrari. Look at that big red beast just go. They're gonna leave him for dead too.
Yeah, Perez is 8.5 up the road. I don't think we're quite gonna do Perez.
And we'll see how much you take out of him this lap. That'll give the indicator.
Get some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
So ideally, if you take the points off Perez, then
Our gap to the car in
he's
front
further
is
behind.
8.1
Yeah.
seconds.
And also, if you take the points off Perez, it'll give Ferrari another one too.
Yeah, it will, yeah. I'm getting very carried away here.
He's getting excited.
I'm pushing so hard. We've dropped Weber already. Yeah, we're not going to do Perez. I only took half a second off him.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
You know, keep pushing.
Yep, I will.
Yeah, just in case it gets stuck behind lap traffic or virtual safety car or something.
I was hoping that Lewis Hamilton would have caused an actual safety car. There's another yellow flag.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
What's the yellow flag? It looks like a Red Bull. Yes, Red Bull. Oh. Yep, it is the Red Bull. The Red Bull's got an issue. You should be safe though. Oh my god! Oh, that was a bad time to unpause. Well, that's really not going to help. I think we're destined to be P3 here, Sinner.
Yeah, well, this is a fair recovery from being about P3 and then spinning out and being at the back of the pack.
The tyres are getting a bit worn at this point. You may notice a gradual loss in grip. They should still have a bit left though.
I know,
being around 8th when you pitted. So
yeah.
It's a decent recovery.
It's one of them. We shouldn't have had to do the recovery, and it's my fault.
Yeah, he's feeling the disappointment, folks. He's feeling like he wasted an opportunity. But in saying that, the recovery has minimised the damage a little bit, so...
Well, don't get me wrong, I'm happy we managed to come back to the podium still.
And it is a Ferrari 1-3.
Yeah.
So that should be close to wrapping up the Constructors' Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Alone, you just have to try again.
Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
What's he said, sorry?
You have to read it.
The car ahead is 8.6 seconds.
When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. That's a song, by the way, so that's why he's singing.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
Well, sometimes all you need to be at your best is to be consistent.
And not spin on the first turn. Hopefully it shows that in the highlights though.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
We've had to overtake basically everyone, so
Yeah.
there should be a few moments in the highlights. We'd expect it, wouldn't we?